magical perfume, dreamy, romantic, powdery, fantasy. Oh my gosh, I'm not on earth. It's forever even. Oh la la. It smells so good, so dreamy. Oh my gosh, this is forever heaven. This is heaven on earth. Such a poetic perfume, such a magical perfume. Beautiful, beautiful perfume. Bonjour, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to see you today for another perfume review. And today I'm going to review a masterpiece, an iconic perfume. This is also my 2022 coup de cœur. I love this perfume. It's a magical perfume, the most dreamy, the most romantic, the most fantasy perfume I ever smell. I love this perfume. There's something so dreamy, so romantic. So today I'm going to review Bleue by Guerlain. Beautiful, iconic masterpiece perfume created by Jacques Guerlain himself for his wife actually. This perfume has been launched in 1912, so you gotta get something a little bit old school, but this is a perfect, beautiful, classy, chic perfume, very elegant, so dreamy, so luxury, so fancy perfume. You smell super expensive, you smell super chic with this perfume. And this perfume for me is perfection. Perfection, heaven, forever heaven, poetry. This is not a perfume, this is a poetry. If you wear this perfume, you smell something out of this world. So to describe and to introduce this perfume has no aldehyde, but you're gonna smell something very powdery, super powdery, extremely complex, because there are many ingredients. So no aldehyde, no soapy, vintagey direction, but extremely floral, powdery, something probably like Houbigant, in the same direction, in the same family. You're gonna smell something very fresh, very flowery, very powdery. It's fresh on the opening with the bergamot, the anise, a little bit of Lila. It's not listed, but I really smell something purple. It's extremely powdery with the iris, the rose, the carnation. The iris is very present also in this perfume. For me, there's something very blue, but also very purple. It's between blue and purple if I have to describe the color and the tone of this perfume. So just to introduce you this perfume and why Jacques Guerlain decided to create such a unique original perfume. This perfume is made when the night has not yet found its star. It's beautiful, it's poetry. I think Jacques Guerlain was a perfumer, but he was also a poet. And every perfume he created has something very like that. It's beautiful poetry. There's something very artistic in the creation. And this perfume is for me, you know, a blue impressionist sky. Blue impressionist sky with a little, you know, very vibrant cloud and something dark and purple notes also. It's a beautiful painting. Flower refers to a very specific moment in the evening. It's when in the sky the sun has set, but the night has not yet fallen, and it's like a suspended hour between the night and the end of the day. So it's a very particular hour moment, and the sky has this very specific unique color. It's blue, but it's a very dark romantic blue, and to be honest, it's between the blue and the purple. There's something blue and violet, but extremely beautiful. And usually the blue hour is the most romantic hour in the evening. It's a perfect hour when you want to walk, when you want to have a bicycle ride. I used to get my bicycle ride during this time, actually, when I lived in Miami. And this perfume for me inspired such a beautiful moment when I used to ride in Miami with my little bicycle. And in the opening, it opens like a bunch of Lila, but it's a beautiful Lila. It reminds me when I was a child. I used to smell Lila in the beginning of the spring, actually. Bush of Lila has something very, it's very intense. It's very powdery, it smells super, super good. And you got also on the dry down like a heady blue sweetness. This perfume has something very blue, very purple, because I smell very much the Lila. It's a purple floral scent. I really smell the iris, I smell the violet on the opening, I smell the heliotrope. And it's not listed, but I also smell something very, very similar to Lila. I smell the Lila in this perfume. So it makes this perfume very powdery, very romantic, a little bit nostalgic, a little bit melancholic, but it's not sad. There's nothing sad in this perfume. There's something very vibrant, very bright in this perfume. When I smell this perfume, nothing makes me sad, but yes, it's a little bit melancholic, a little bit romantic because of all this, you know, purple scent with the violet and the lila. Let's smell this perfume while I'm describing the notes. I want to get this perfume on my skin. Oh la 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 la, such a dreamy scent. It smells so good, so poetic, so dreamy. Oh my god, I love this scent. I really love this scent. It really smells like a twilight sky, and on the dry down it's more and more powdery. Yeah, more and more powdery. Creamy, extremely also creamy, powdery. I love this type of scent. I find it very feminine. And this perfume has like two faces actually. On the opening, it's extremely, it's a little bit fresh, powdery on the opening. It's like a powdery blooms day. And on the dry down, it's a little bit more melancholic, more nostalgic, even more powdery. But you get something a little bit darker, like a deep ruby purple. And it smells like, yeah, deep ruby purple in a negligee, silky déshabillé. It's dense, it's delicate, it's grounded also, but at the same time very ethereal. And it's the perfect combination of different opposites, actually. Something very vibrant, very powdery, very bright, and something a little bit darker at the same time. It's blissful, yeah, blissful. This is such a blissful, poetic perfume. It's waxy, it's sweet, it's rich. It's slightly a little bit gourmandish also on the dry down, a little bit oriental also with the vanilla, and I smell a little bit of amber. So amber on the base, very purple, powdery purple with the violet, the iris, the lila, the carnation, also the tuberose. So very, very powdery and purple. Yeah, this is more than a perfume. This is an experience. This is an emotion. It's super artistic. This perfume is very, very artistic. If you love impressionists, if you love poetry, if you have this type of sensibility, you're gonna love this perfume. If you are a romantic woman, I can't stop smelling this perfume. Oh my gosh. So on the opening you got, like I said, something very powdery but fresh with the anise, the bergamot, and I smell Lila. I know it's not listed, but I smell the Lila on the opening. On the middle it gets even more powdery but more creamy on the dry down, with the Carnation, the Neroli, the tuberose, the rose, of course, the violet, of course you really smell the violet, and I really also smell Lila. So it's very purple, creamy, powdery. The base is a little bit darker, more oriental, with the iris, the violet, the benzoin, the tonka bean and the vanilla. So I got the eau de toilette. This is not eau de parfum. So I know there's a difference between the eau de toilette and the eau de parfum. And from what I read and I also check, it's like the eau de toilette has something more light, bright, a little bit more vibrant and ethereal compared to the eau de parfum, which is even more grounded. I think this is a perfect signature perfume. Perfect day and even work perfume. I wear this perfume for a very important business meeting, for a board meeting actually, and I didn't know what to wear. You know, usually wear Chanel No. 5, I wear Miss Dior Original, but I wanted something a little bit more powdery, a little bit more feminine, but at the same time not tacky. I wanted a very classy, chic, elegant perfume, but more feminine what I used to wear. And this perfume was like perfect. There's something very welcoming in this perfume, very bright, very seductive, but not tacky, not aggressive. It's such an elegant perfume. I think it suits every event, every occasion, and I think it's very dreamy and sleepy because of a Neroli. You're gonna love the orange blossom and the Neroli in this perfume. So you got something very dreamy, very romantic also. So perfect bed perfume. Such a beautiful perfume. I really fall in love. So this is my 2022 coup de cœur. I'm thinking also to buy a big bottle of this perfume. I really want to buy and get this perfume because it's such a coup de cœur for me. It's a perfect, beautiful perfume. So the projection is strong. It's still an intense perfume, even it's only eau de toilette. Let me smell this perfume one more time. And beautiful perfume. Like I said, Jacques Guerlain is not a perfumer. Jacques Guerlain was an artist, and this is one of his creations. So beautiful, poetic, dreamy, romantic, extremely feminine and classy. So I made a review today of Bleue by Jacques Guerlain eau de toilette. Beautiful perfume. I fall in love with this perfume. Such a romantic, such a perfect heaven perfume. Masterpiece. A masterpiece if you love floral perfume. If you don't like very sweet, because this perfume is not super sweet. There's not sweetness. It's very soft, very calm, very delicate, but not a sugary perfume. So if you love powdery, floral perfume, if you love iris, violet, heliotrope, if you love Neroli and white flowers, you're gonna love this perfume for sure. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy my review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget also to leave a comment. And I see you very soon for another perfume review. Bye.